Illinois,
Indiana,
Illinois,
Indiana,
the lakefront,
Portage,
Arlington Heights,
Hammond,
Illinois,
Indy.
Everything bear show, yo, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, yo. Everything bear show, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, bear down, yo. First down, first down, first down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, hold now, bow down to the ground. Lake shore, downtown, sister throne of the north, up high, come down, find out, intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, 9 down, in the state, touchdown, plow. First down, first down, first down, touchdown. Everything between the walls, hold now, bow down to the ground. Lake shore, downtown, sister throne of the north, up high, come down, find out, intercepted, locked down, found out, knocked down, 9 round, in the state, touchdown, plow.
Lakeshore might not be the spot of
No.
the throne.
Lakeshore, I think, is the last in the running here, quite honestly. Least likely.
My goodness. What's
We'll
up,
see.
everybody? Thank you for coming back to the Everything Bears show. Your home for Everything Bears. And we've got stadium rumors just whirling around. New cities popping up.
Yeah.
What was the very latest while we were doing our pre-production meeting? Iowa
Portage.
popped in.
Oh, yeah, Iowa. You're right. Yeah.
Like, we got a new challenger. Like, what the hell?
Oh, we got an early comment coming in. Christopher's Seahawks looked amazing. He hasn't cried that hard in a while. When I was talking to him earlier this week, he said he became a Seahawks fan while he was still in his mother's womb. His mom was a big Seahawks fan, wore a lot of Seahawks gear while she was pregnant with young Christopher.
Okay. You know, a lot develops when you're in the womb. A lot happens there. And I suppose taking on a team's fandom is part of it. Well, congratulations, Christopher. Your Seahawks won the
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Sorry about your Rams, your Cowboys, your Patriots, your who else was on that list, right?
Raiders. There's
yeah.
a whole lot.
Anyway, this stadium talk, man, it is becoming an auction to get the Bears. It's kind of cool, honestly. And it lit a fire under lawmakers' asses to get something in place. And it sounds like there's something in the works.
Right. Like if for an Illinois stadium.
Yeah.
Pritzker's starting to bend the knee a little bit.
And with it being in Illinois, Arlington Heights being the number one, the latest news for the Arlington Heights location is Bears put up $2 billion for the stadium. Arlington Heights then gets the right to set the tax table for the Bears. It takes it out of the Illinois government's hand, which I feel a lot better about that for. And then Arlington Heights going to take care of the infrastructure, roads and parking lots and things of that nature. So it sounds like if I was a betting man, I would say most likely Arlington Heights. And if this thing gets wrapped up soon enough, I would not be surprised if this thing gets going within the next 6 months.
Nice. You mean like shovels in the dirt type of deal?
Like, yeah, bulldozers coming out and clearing the debris at the very least. So Christopher says he's voting for Arlington Heights.
Yeah. That had been my vote the whole time.
It's the one that makes the most sense. I agree too. Stays in Cook County. So all that tax money and revenue stays in the biggest county in Illinois. Crate's checking in too. So
what's up, Crate?
What up, Crate? But yeah, Chicago just they don't have the land to throw out right now. So
Yeah, that's my biggest gripe. I mean, there's no room. You'd have to tear
Yeah.
down some extra shit to make room, and there's just not. It's not there.
What are you gonna do? Go play in Champaign again, like they did that year for the renovations?
I know. Remember that?
So, that was horrible. I mean,
That was
nice
scary.
for the fans down south in Illinois. They were able to take in games. Chicago, I don't think they have a choice, man. They're not gonna put up the land or the infrastructure. The mayor's gonna make a last ditch effort. They will. It's already, supposedly coming out. So we'll see. What I think is interesting is that these Indiana pitches, zero money out of the Bears' pocket, rent
Mhm.
free, and away you go. How do you turn that down?
It's
But if you're the Bears, you have a stadium that increases the price tag on that franchise exponentially,
yeah.
right? Plus, they can make money all year round when the stadium is theirs. Coming in fast and furious here.
Yeah, the comments are coming in again.
Create is playing the hero here. Ball joint broken half, had to show up to save the day. Good job, Create. And
It's always
now
good to be the hero.
you earned your rest with a little bit of everything Bears. Welcome back to the show, my friend. Where are we going? India? No, we're going to Iowa. Iowa's throwing a pitch in.
Yeah, so Iowa threw their hat in the ring, but
Mhm.
it's what we were just saying a second ago is it actually looks like Illinois and the Bears are making progress. It's
Yeah.
looking like the Arlington Heights deal is going to be the deal to have to happen. We'll see.
Go ahead, man.
No, until there's a fucking shovel in the dirt,
Yeah.
I don't believe anything. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't believe nothing. Put a shovel in the dirt, and then I'll come on the show and be like, "Yep, it's Arlington Heights."
It's going. Yeah. So based off of the previous interview with the Arlington Heights mayor and everything coming out right now, I would say 90% chance that this thing in Arlington Heights is going to be a go, unless this thing completely implodes and then they just say, fuck you, we're going to Indiana, kiss my ass. The ultimate FU, right? So
Yeah, which could always happen because we're dealing with politicians here. So
that's true. And we're dealing with Illinois politicians, which makes it even worse. So Christopher sending out a shout out to Create.
all right,
What up, C?
I love it. Love the camaraderie.
My Seahawks have a nice stadium, the 12th man, baby. I will say this, that crowd was very heavy Seahawks, obviously geographically, right there in the division.
Much closer.
Yeah. So Creates checking in. Can we be the Chicago Bears in Indiana? How does that work? I'm not mad at it. Yeah, sure we can, man.
Mhm.
I mean, the last place that just threw a pitch out was Portage, and they consider themselves a suburb of Chicago. They have very deep Chicago roots there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's something directly over the border like that Chicago doesn't try to annex that land if Indiana would give it up. I doubt it if they build the stadium and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah. Great. Iowa. Hell no. No, nobody wants to go to Iowa, not even for a Bears game.
No,
I mean,
that's what we
maybe I
said
would,
too.
but
Like, nice
yeah.
try, but no.
Indiana on the beach somewhere. Yeah, this thing in Portage, like one of the big things for that they were talking about is instead of tailgating, you can have sailgating because you
Oh,
could sail right down the shore, right to an arena or marina that the stadium would be on. So,
how cool.
and it's right off of like the South Metro line, I think, as well. That could take you right there. So, plenty of ways to get there outside of just normal driving. But yeah, so we want to start working. And yeah, good old Illinois for you, man. Good old Illinois. Thank you, Pritzker. You almost lost the Chicago Bears. Man, could that guy walk down the street in Chicago if he was the reason why they left? If they did end up going, He would need a lot more than that frickin' flak jacket that he wore last time, man.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know.
the mob makes too much money off the Bears. They won't leave. What are you talking about, man?
What mob?
not
There's no
the-
mob.
It's not the 60s, 50s, or 40s, or even 30s, 20s. Come on, man. It's
What's a mob?
2025.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
It's like one
I
of
don't know,
those flash mobs that like
Yeah.
people start dancing.
I don't know what you're talking about, Christopher.
No.
There's no such thing as a mob. What are we talking about over here? Forget about it.
Hey. Great. Sending his pleasantries on back to Chris. What up, Chris Burr? Uh-oh. Big
Mike.
Mike's in the house. There's more than corn in Indiana. Yeah, like bears.
Wasn't that a
Bear.
catchy song in something? There's more than corn in Indiana.
There's more than corn
That's
in
it.
Indiana.
I remember some kind of jingle. There you go.
It was for like an amusement park or something, wasn't it? Indiana Dunes or something. Yeah.
Christopher,
Christopher,
please.
he doesn't believe you that there's no mob.
I don't know
in
what
the
you're
city.
talking. Again, I still don't know. I can't confirm or deny such thing as an outfit or organized crime family in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Great saying. Portage looks pretty good. So,
Yeah,
that's right.
The renderings, they look all right.
Big Mike saying at Indiana Beach. I was close. Dunes,
Yeah.
Beach, sand, same shit. So, yeah, made the connection there.
Yeah.
Great said it. You lived in Indiana as a kid, more south though. So
Nice.
and then Great also bringing up the fact that one Jay Cutler came from Santa Claus, Indiana.
He sure did. Yeah.
Yep. So
Wasn't he a Boilermaker too?
no, Jay Cutler was from. I think he went to Vanderbilt.
You're
Same
right.
colors.
The pride of Vanderbilt. Yes.
Yeah.
That was it. He
And
was not a
SEC.
Boilermaker. Take
Mhm.
that back.
Drew Brees was the Boilermaker. Now Craig's just bringing up random songs by the Beach Boys here. You could sing this one. I sang the Indiana Beach jingle, so this one's on you.
I don't like this one. What I like better, Big Mike just posted something a little bit ago. I saw right before we started the show. Big Mike posted on Twitter the Jackson 5. That was a good post, Big Mike.
Portage, more like porridge. They could have the three bears and their mascot there.
Oh, there could be something there. A little wordplay. That could be something.
Yeah. So,
But wait, they're going to Arlington Heights. What are we doing?
They ain't going to no Indiana. Staley is heading on out to Arlington Heights, man.
Yeah. And I think we kind of knew when we didn't know for sure, but it's a nice tactic to go. I don't know, Illinois, Indiana's making us a damn good offer. You know what? We might just take them up on it. And when you start playing hardball like that, you got the governor of Illinois. Okay. We'll sit down at the table again. We'll go back to negotiating. Because if you remember, maybe like a month, 2 months ago, we're doing the show, and Pritzker actually came out and said that actually the Bears Stadium talk is low on their priority list in the whole year of 2026. So Pritzker was making it sound like, yeah, we're not talking to you again until 2027. So,
and then after that, Warren puts out that letter.
Yeah.
And then the Indiana talk starts going hot and heavy. And damn it, why the fuck are we talking about stadiums instead of football? Right? This should have been done 2 years ago.
This should have been, years ago. Kevin Warren was brought in to build this stadium. He's been with the Bears now, what, 6-7 years?
Yeah.
I'd have to Google it, but he's been here a number of years.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing is to get the tax deal in Arlington Heights and create everything that has been proposed. In case you missed it in the very beginning, the whole thing that they're looking to do is put that decision, that tax deal, in Arlington Heights' hands. And the mayor has already come out during one of his interviews and said, you know what? The going rate for a team, for an example, the Chargers at SoFi, they pay and I think they split it with the Rams. They pay about $9 million a year in property tax. Bears would be perfectly okay with that to keep it in Illinois, and away you go. So if it gets into the hands of Arlington Heights and Illinois relinquishes the control on this and puts it into the mayor's hand, this thing's done. Signed, sealed, delivered. They'll also help with the infrastructure. And by help, I mean they'll take care of it. So all the Bears would do, they put up $2 billion for the stadium, and then we're rocking and rolling, man. They're clearing the debris off of that field, and they're starting to dig it up. Let's go.
I can't wait. I really just can't wait.
Be state of the art, man. Oh, this team needs it, man, and it's so close.
They still need to work on the overall design of the building for me. Okay, I don't like that. It still looks like a damn waffle iron.
Wow.
I can't unsee it now.
That was for the lakefront, man. So maybe the Arlington Heights ones get a little pizzazz. You know, maybe instead of the waffle iron, we go with the pizza pizzazz. You know, something a little bit more Chicago.
It's still. I gotta. You guys talk. You answer the questions. We still got lots of comments coming in.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're pulling up pictures. All right, so
I am. Yeah.
These comments are coming in so fast. I'll work on these while you pull that up. Did Atlanta have to go through this? Did LA? Are there stadiums built create? Yes. I'm pretty sure Arthur Blank, being a Atlanta businessman, kind of basically said, do it or else. But Bears need to pay $10 million and tied to inflation. I'm assuming we're talking about the tax deal, Eric. Welcome to the show, by the way, Eric. Thank you for joining in. That's the one thing that they want to avoid, right? They want some tax certainty to where it's not going to be $9 million one year and $15 million the next, right? So that's all part of this. And according to the Arlington Heights mayor, you know, they're going to lock this in. And I'm sure there'll probably be something where they have to go back and look at this every X amount of years. I haven't heard anything quite on that side of it, but yeah, great. Seems like a lot of red tape in Illinois. It's just like California. You know, I don't remember a whole lot going on with SoFi, if that was publicly funded, tax funded, or if the two teams and the NFL chipped in to do that one. That might be something that we have to look into to kind of see, you know, what the deal was going on with that. But Big Mike says, I want new everything with this team. I'm tired of 40 years, so fuck this shit. That's right.
I have some updated, I have renderings as well. So when they were releasing the renderings of the stadium in Arlington Heights, I had gotten some on the side.
Do I even want to see these?
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Okay. All right, that's the new stadium in Arlington Heights. It's going to be the Waffle House Dome.
First of all, count me out for going to that stadium because I don't think I'd be able to make it up that hill. I'd be dying. Like, you got the chairlift for this old guy?
I know.
And if there's stairs, even worse. I don't want to have to rocky that shit. Come on, man. Get that thing lower.
They look like stairs.
That's
a lot of cardio to get up in there.
That is a horrible design. Though I see some pillars over there, man. Is that, you know?
Oh, is this this might have been the downtown one.
Okay.
See, I'm getting my renderings mixed up here. Hold on. I got an Arlington Heights one too. Hold on.
I need one of those rascal scooters to get up that thing. Or they can put like one of those ski lift things in there where you just grab the rope and it just pulls you up.
Yeah, create. Those are definitely like
the Walter
Payton inspired steps. Yes.
You have to run up the hill 4 times in order to be let in. Christopher saying the Bills' new stadium looks awesome. I've seen them do like some of the walkthroughs and stuff for that. That thing does look pretty cool, man. So they're going to get some new digs, which, man, that stadium is older than dirt. Not quite the oldest stadium because we know Lambeau and Soldier Field are the two oldest,
Yeah.
but that's got to be up there, man. As long as I can remember, they were playing in that stadium, including back in the 90s in the Jim Kelly years. Yeah,
Don't the Bears have the smallest stadium capacity, seating capacity in the whole NFL?
Yeah,
Sucks.
for sure. So the new renderings and everything that they're saying with the new stadiums, it's not going to actually seat that many more people, but it's going to have like 8 times the number of luxury suites, which is where they make all the money. So
no seating for us little peasants.
Right, only for the big dogs, which
yeah.
Hey, whatever. If it's in a dome, I mean, whatever. So yeah, Crate says, hurry up. Let's see those renderings, man. Get on your shit. They should have shuttles for people up those stairs. Fucking A, man. Call an Uber and be like, hey, can you drive me up this hill?
Or at least they look like stores underneath. Have an elevator that takes you up.
Yeah. I haven't heard boo on Kansas City's new stadium. I'm sure that they have renderings, but being out of market, haven't really seen anything on it. They just recently announced, what was that, maybe month and a half ago, that they were going to the Missouri side. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the only other renderings I have is this one here, and I believe this is the Indiana one. No funny punchlines on this. It's just the actual rendering.
Yeah.
It's still the same damn design. It still looks like a damn waffle iron.
It's even got the handle on the front. I could see it, that black thing.
Yeah, that's where you'd grab and lift up and pour your pancake batter and then put it down.
Where's that handle to flip it over for 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, well, you cook it at once and then flip it. I don't like it. They need to go back at it. It's the same designer who did Las Vegas's stadium, which looks awesome, but okay, let's not make a duplicate of that. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need that, man. Like, this is going to be one of the newest stadiums. Let's make sure that it looks like it. So, wonder what ticket prices would be between both states. Probably the same. I mean, with the Bears controlling it. Yeah, that's a good question, man.
I think maybe the difference would only be the sales tax, because I would imagine Indiana's sales tax is much lower than, say, Cook County.
Yeah, Cook County, last time we lived there was 7.25. Who knows where it's at now?
Who knows what it is now?
Yeah. And they have sin taxes on everything like booze and shit. So
yeah, $18 beers. $18 beers here. Come get your $18 beers.
Slice off a handful of beer. Get your beer here. Yeah.
I'm good. I got hammered in the parking lot. I'm good.
Yeah, we're good. No biggie. So, will the mayor of Arlington Heights be giving free bus rides? Yeah, who knows, man. I know there's a metro that goes out there, so maybe a shuttle from the metro.
Sales tax in Cook County, 10.25%.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah.
Yikes! So,
Big Mike, the White Sox have $17 milkshakes.
Oh, sorry.
Pull them up. $17 milkshakes to go see the Sox. Oh, that's bad. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Especially, well, back then they might have been halfway decent. I remember when my mom was 7 months pregnant with me and I went to my first Seahawks game when you can actually afford a ticket. Back watching Steve Largent back in those days. Mm-hmm. So maybe the Boss. Chris is old enough probably to see the Boss a little bit before the Boss's days. These are our Roman gladiators. Yeah, I'd like to see the new stadium. We'll see. I mean, once they finally decide where they're going, then the next step is to draw everything up, right? I'm sure they have plenty of work to do before, they actually start pouring the concrete. But
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, it's going to be interesting. So, stadium, it's rolling right now, man. It sounds like it's going to get done. So, and then we could put this thing to bed and be like, yep, shovels in the ground at Arlington Heights. Let's talk some football.
Yeah, let's get
Which
back to the football team. Yeah, absolutely.
sounds
And I
good
think
right
they
now.
do.
Huh?
They deserve. Okay, like what they showed us this season. We've got Ben Johnson, whole new face of the franchise. Caleb Williams is absolutely our future.
Mm-hmm.
Get the guys a new stadium. Yo, learn.
Learn, buddy.
FGB's in the
What's up?
chats. You love it.
Yes,
What's up,
yes,
Learn?
yes,
Haven't seen you in
yes.
a minute, man. We've been talking about you, man. We missed you. Where's Learn?
Yeah, man. Like we're about ready to put you on a milk carton.
Oh,
Have
there
you
you go,
seen
look.
this kitty?
And of course, F Chris.
Chris.
All right, Create Man. Thanks for bopping in, dude. Good
All
job.
right, great.
Good job tonight. You know,
Yeah.
always got to do those kind of things. Got to go out there and play hero.
Way to make sure the missus is safe, and away
Absolutely.
she goes.
That's right.
So,
Have a good night, man.
I don't know if you've seen, but I'm done with all the stadium talk. Let's talk some football, huh?
Yeah, let's get into this.
So, Fox Sports today released their top 100 free agents and their predictions on where they're going to sign. And the Bears are mentioned a few times in this, including some players that are with the Bears. So, how about we get ready to go through this?
Yeah, let's go down the list.
All right.
Let
So,
me read Learn's comment.
yeah.
This is where Learn's been. I was doing some weird stuff with Vikings fans. I'm not proud of it, but it's only once. Oh, my word.
Any
I
crazy
kind of wouldn't be
butt
doing
stuff?
my job if I didn't ask exactly what were you doing. Kind of wouldn't be doing my job as a co-host of a show if I don't ask a guest, what was that exactly?
Some hard-hitting journalism right here.
Doing some weird stuff with Vikings fans. Like trolling them on Twitter
Like
or even more
pasting
weirder stuff.
JJ McCarthy's face on everybody. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh, he says, "Oh, you know."
So is this a female Vikings fan, maybe?
That's what I'm gonna guess.
Okay. Okay. Learn. Do you, buddy. Do you. Ain't nothing wrong with hollering at a Viking chick,
Yeah,
do what you gotta do.
conquering
New and foreign lands.
That's right. That's what we do.
So anyway, Fox Sports top 100. Oh, Learn.
Mostly hand stuff. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Stay safe, bro.
Stay safe.
All right, let's get to this, man. I'm gonna throw this up on the screen before we go too far down the rabbit hole here.
Even Big Mike. Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, here we go. So let's take a look here, okay? So Fox's top 100 free agents. And here we go. First one on here listed at number 90, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who's currently with the Bears.
Can
Obviously,
you zoom in that in a little bit?
Sure.
It's like a control and your
Plus
scroll wheel on your mouse.
Yeah. Bam. Whoa. Wrong screen. Hold on.
There we go.
There we go. All of a sudden, my our streaming platform was jacked up. I was like, whoa. Okay. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So Signed him late. 3 sacks. What was like 4th or 5th on the team in sacks, even though
Yeah.
he joined us so late in the year.
Yeah.
Key contributor down the stretch with all the injuries that we had for sure.
Yeah, it came in clutch, man. It came in big.
Yeah, filled in pretty well for Kyler Gordon. So Fox Sports is saying that he's probably going to sign with the Giants. So just to read the blurb, Gardner Johnson, 28. It's a mixed bag with 6 picks in each of 22 and 24. Bounced from the Texans to the Bears last year with 2 picks, 3 sacks, but had some inconsistent play. Giving him evaluation is difficult. He's a guy who got $9 million a year not that long ago, but was also cut in season and took a league minimum deal with the Bears. Pairing him with the right coach to get him focused on playing at a high level again is a gamble that could still pay off. So they're saying Giants. You think the Bears look at bringing him back with the fact that half of their safety room is free agent?
I do actually. I actually do see them maybe offering him a deal because, he could come in for Kyler Gordon if he decides to go missing again.
Mhm.
He can go in there, but then, like you said, with us having no safeties under contract right now, he could be a viable option to be depth piece at safety as well. So
Big Mike say Giants going to have a good locker room. Hey,
Yeah,
man,
I agree.
that locker room is more like a frat house with Dart and old Cam Scattaboo.
Malik Neighbors too. Don't
Yeah.
forget about him.
Yeah, they're going to be like challenging each other to put dents in their lockers with their head.
Harbaugh's going to have all those boys in line, though.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have
So-
those boys in line.
Christopher,
Okay, hey.
Fox Sports is 50-50. If we want to know where any player's going, just ask you. All right, Christopher, I'll take the bait. Where do you think CJ Gardner Johnson's going to end up?
I'll take the bait.
This is a bad idea.
Learn. Damn, we will miss him. The play is one thing, but he's an energy guy. He's tough, and he affects everyone's energy, and he bullies the other team. Yeah, I love that part of his game as well. Because he'll get in the
He'll be
opposing
chirpy.
teams freaking. He'll get all up in their feels and make them do something stupid, and he does do that. He what did he do? He grabbed that one. He snatched one dude by the shirt. Remember when he pushed Caleb out of bounds?
Oh, yeah.
He snatched that dude up real quick. So dude's a
Mhm.
team guy. All right, Chris.
Chris says the Bears. All right.
Yeah, okay, he's gonna stay with the Bears. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So he has spoken, so shall it be done. Right?
Yeah, I'd say give him a chance, man. You offer him a deal. See if he'll take it. If he wants to
Yeah.
go somewhere else, but if he's smart, he'll take whatever deal's offered to him because the Bears are going to be going to the Super Bowl next 3 years. Not
Mhm.
in a row, but in the next 3 years, I think the Bears will make it.
I think after we talk these free agents, if we have the time, that's definitely something we need to talk about. Is the Bears championship window open now? And for how long do you think it's going to be? Hold your answers. There's a teaser, right? If we don't get to it today, we'll get to it on our next show. But I think that's a good conversation to have,
Yeah,
right? Because I
absolutely.
think, that's very relevant. That's a very relevant topic.
Yeah,
I almost
think
just
it's
answered
realistic.
what I said, but yeah.
I think it's a realistic topic to talk about. I don't think it's.
Mhm.
I don't think it's us drinking the Kool-Aid going, let's talk Super Bowl.
Go
It's not.
Bears.
I think it's an actual real thing. Again, let's think about it. We
Mhm.
should have won that Rams game.
Could have.
The game against Seattle, that could have been tough. But I tell you what, if we would have beat Seattle in the championship game, we're beating the fucking Patriots. I got news for you.
Right.
We're
yeah.
winning that game. Just
Speaking of that game, one quick comment. I don't want to hear Caleb Williams and Drake May mentioned in the same sentence for quite some time.
Amen.
All right. So that's my 2 cents on that there.
Yeah,
so.
that conversation's over now.
Mhm.
That conversation's over.
Learn. Is that the famous F. Chris you're talking to?
That's
It
the
is.
one.
Learn. It is.
That's the one.
All right, moving on.
Chris Burr.
Chris Burr. Next one. Cam Robinson, offensive tackle of the Browns. I'll do the reading here. Robinson, 30, has played for 4 teams in the last 2 seasons
Oof.
and was twice traded before finishing 2025 in Cleveland. He's gone from franchise tags to a $12 million contract last year. He'll likely take less than that as he searches for some stability. 114 career starts, which makes him valuable at tackle. Could the Bears, with the injury concerns, be a good fit? So they are predicting Bears on this. Bears looking for tackle depth. We know Braxton Jones, he's out. Theo re-signed, right? League
Yeah,
minimum.
they already signed him.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all they had to pay him, so that's what they're doing. So Lawrence says, I don't have any reason to believe the Bears won't average 30 points a game.
Yep.
From your lips to God's ears, my friend.
Yes.
And you're in the divisional round. Your window is open.
Yeah.
So
We're in it.
Yeah. So Cam Robinson, 30-year-old tackle. Do you take a look at him?
I mean, you take a look at everybody, yes.
Yeah.
But that 4 teams in the last 2 seasons, that's a hard pass for me.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Don't know a whole lot about him, but yeah, like the 4 teams. So that says one of 2 things, right?
Yeah.
Either A, inconsistent play.
Yeah.
B, takes plays off, maybe doesn't practice hard.
Yep.
Or C, he's a shitty teammate. Nobody wants him in the locker room.
It says all of those things.
Right?
Yes. He's Nate Davis waiting to happen.
Don't. That's one of those names we don't say on this show.
Strike. That's right.
I wish we had the little whammy guy running across the bottom.
You got
one whammy.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
You got 2 more strikes and you will be kicked off of this show.
I did just say a no.
Mike, check. So do I think the Bears need tackle depth? I do.
Yeah.
Trapillo with that patella. Try to say that 3 times fast. Woo.
Trapilla with the patella.
With the patella. Yeah.
Sounds like a joke.
Trapilla with the patella who's eating some Nutella, right? The tongue twister. I don't know if we're going to see him next year. If we do, it's going to be late season. But this is one of those injuries that historically change players' trajectories. And let's hope this isn't the case because Ozzie was a 2nd-round pick, right? Yeah. And it looked like he was on his way to cementing that position.
To stardom. He was a stud.
Yeah. If, God forbid, the worst does happen, at least he's on a rookie deal. You'll know by the time his contract is ready to be renewed if he's going to be the player that he was this year and above and beyond. Because if he's just going to be the player that he was this year, I don't think that you extend him for big money, right? He's got to be better.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
And I would hate to waste draft capital on that position when we thought that we had it, but that's the other option. And I think maybe like a day 2, we need to hunt high and low for left tackle. I agree.
At least bring somebody in that's gonna compete with Theo.
Right. So the Petunias are really going to be a good choice this year. And don't forget to plant the roses because the wife usually likes those roses. And then we also need a little bit of lavender to help keep the mosquitoes away. Yeah. So make sure when you do that, you use a good layer of peat moss. Learn, are we good, man? I'm making shit up here, man.
Yeah, and don't forget the annuals start to blossom and sprout in spring. Yes. So you want to make sure to clear any of those areas free of any leaves and fallen branches from the wintertime.
All right, Larry, you got us on
Okay.
a yo-yo string. I think you just wanted to prove it.
All right. Is she gone? Is she gone now? We could talk football. All right.
Yeah,
All
all
right.
right.
She's gone now. It's clear. Coast is clear.
So Christopher is predicting 2028 Bears versus Bills.
Hmm.
And you know what? If the stadium's built, that might be a home game for the Bears.
Nice.
Probably, I'm thinking it's probably a 3-year project, though. We'll see. So, yeah, Learn, you're good. You owe us one. So,
You always.
yeah, I know we need a left tackle, but I'm gonna lose my shit if we don't draft defense.
I'm with Mike on this one too. Like
Yeah.
I said, a couple weeks, I will maintain this position all off season. We need to spend every freaking, and I know I'm exaggerating, but we need to spend every damn draft resource and any cap space on that defensive line. I swear to God, what we witnessed all last season was hair pulling. Hard. You just can't have it. I was too pissed off all season seeing
Mhm.
us just not getting any pressure on any quarterback any week ever the whole season. Can't have it. We can't
No.
have it.
No.
Oh, and no rush defense too.
I would not be surprised if in the top 3 rounds we don't go safety. That I see happening. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about a second round safety. A lot of people targeting either the kid out of Oregon or the kid out of LSU. I can't tell you their names exactly off the top of my head. I think the Oregon kid's like Therion or something. But those are 2 potential targets, day 2 targets, that the Bears might be looking at to fill the other safety spot.
The Brisker spot.
Yeah, so, and we'll get to Brisker a little bit further down. And Christopher's saying we need to trade 3 ones for max.
Max.
We'll see. So we shall see.
Oh yeah, I was gonna show that one.
Oh,
too.
good.
Yeah, I hope they don't. I hope they don't draft the D line. If they don't, I may be able to make the team. I agree. I think we should all kind of maybe just this offseason just to maybe do a little bench presses, eat an extra beef if need to, get that weight up, and then when they don't draft any defensive linemen or fix that defensive line, we show up and try to be walk-ons. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Show up with like a Portillo's bag and a Giordano's deep dish. Like we're here. Where's Billings locker? So the Alabama guy. I think you're talking Texas A&M, Turner.
Yeah, Shamar Turner.
Yeah, so I think he's going to be in the mix. He's coming back from an ACL. So we'll kind of see what happens there. Za Frazier is the other guy. That we'll see if he can get in the mix, though. He's a DB. But yeah, man. So we'll see.
Chris would say that shit. 3 ones for Max.
No.
No.
What was it? CHGO was talking about 3 ones for Myles Garrett. They said that would be a very distinct sign that the Bears were pushing all their chips in the middle for a Super Bowl in the next 2 years. So
yeah, we had this talk on the show before. I was not a believer, but then you had me all turned around. Now I'm a full go on it. Yeah, if we're gonna do 3 ones, make it for Myles Garrett and let's do it. Because I tell you what, again, the bold prediction by Ezra. If we pulled that off and was able to get Myles Garrett here, I will bet $1,000 within the next 3 years the Bears are making it to the Super Bowl. Period. They're doing it. They're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Big Mike saying, why, Max? If we go all in, we go for Garrett. Yeah, just kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So the word on the street about Hendrickson, and we'll get to him in a little bit because he's on this list. The word on the street is the Bengals are looking to possibly franchise tag him. So if they do that, they have, and I just so happen to have this up on my other screen here. They franchise tags start. When do they start? Boy, they start somewhere in here. Wild card. Nope. February 17th. So a week. Franchise clubs may designate franchise or transition players. And then the combine starts the 23rd. They have until March 3rd to designate the franchise or transition players. So we'll know in the next couple weeks what's going to happen here. And then legal tampering starts in a month. And if you remember last year during the legal tampering, we heard a lot of news.
Yeah.
So Christopher saying Zion Young is somebody who we actually highlighted one of those. Had a very strong Senior Bowl. He's zooming up a lot of people's boards. He was a day 2 guy, but Frazier is good. We don't know, man. Came from a small college. But yeah, kind of back to Christopher, the Missouri boy going to the Bears as an edge. The tape looked good.
Yeah, we looked at
great
his
at the Senior Bowl. So learn saying F that. You can't pay $50 million for a non-QB and give up that amount of draft capital. We're not desperate anymore. That was the first damn year in this offense, man. Keep building through.
I like
the draft.
Yeah, I like it. I like the slow and steady approach, being bullish on the Bears. That's a good approach.
Christopher, to what I just said, Dallas did not use theirs on Pickens because they can't use it until February 17th, bro. So they will probably use it on him, but we won't know for another week. Drafted quality players on the cheap contracts, 4 to 5 years. That's the formula. Look at the Mac trade. Even if they made the Super Bowl that year, that deal messed the Bears up for years. Christopher's corrected himself. They're going to. Yeah. So.
Suck it, Chris.
Suck it, Chris. Nothing like a little fan on fan crime here. But anyway.
So you kids settle down back there. I'm going to pull this car over.
Yes. So Cam Robinson to the Bears. We'll see. I do think maybe a mid-round pick on the left tackle might be what the Bears decide to do. We shall see. But moving on. Demario Davis. This is an interesting one. 37 years old. Set a career high with 143 tackles.
Wow.
Look at what Bobby Wagner's doing, though, man. He's up there.
Yeah,
but
didn't he also miss a lot of the season?
No, not Bobby.
Oh, I'm thinking of Warren. Never mind.
Yeah,
or Warren. Yeah.
So
my bad.
The with Demario Davis. He rated really high in run stopping, above average in coverage. Overall PFF grade was still really productive, especially at his age. And the other rumor out there is that the Bears might cut Edmonds. If they do, I think Edmonds is slated to make $15 million. Very little dead cap money if you do cut him. So he's a cut potential. Demario Davis has played in DA's system. You probably only need to sign him for 1 to 2 years, as he's an older player. Probably $5 to $7 million a year. You net what, $8 to $10 million? If that's the case, I can see a case for this. And when we played him last year, he was still pretty productive.
Just that age, man, scares me, dude. 37. I don't know, man. We got to get younger. We got to get younger.
Yeah, but it's still nice with this team and the core of this team being so young, having some of those veteran guys in there. Not the worst thing in the world. So,
Got another little comment here. Oh,
oh
we
yeah,
keep
go
hitting it
ahead.
at the same time.
Yeah,
I loved Mac, but they allow them to hold these great defensive players. They call roughing.
Yeah.
It's an offensive league. Embraced it.
Yeah, for sure. So,
Chris
Chris
says,
is
nope,
saying,
his
I'm
juice
assuming
is
Davis
gone.
here. Yeah.
Yeah. He used it up this season. He's only one play away from being done. Yeah, the age does scare me. Great numbers, 143 tackles. He was a tackling machine.
Yeah.
But I just, I'm not saying no. It's just I'd be wary again with that age.
If you do that, I think if you end up cutting Edmonds, that signing makes a ton of sense. 2-year deal. And on top of that, you're probably drafting linebacker in this year's draft and probably next year's as well.
What about
So
DeMarco Jackson? No?
I think he'll
Resign him?
be,
Or is that
yeah,
it?
for sure. I
And
think
yeah,
I think he deserved or earned a place on this roster for sure.
Edmonds had 5 picks, right? Man, that's pretty good. Yeah. I mean, before his injury, the
Yeah.
dude was, we've never seen this version of Edmonds before. I think he was playing all pro kind of football. And that injury, that was it. Took him
Yeah.
out. And then we came back and he wasn't right. He wasn't
Yeah,
right.
and he did not look good in the playoffs either. So we'll see. All right, so
I forgot what I
Christopher,
saw on Twitter that if we cut him, it saves us what, like 15 mil?
yeah,
We cut him.
15 mil. So I think that's probably going to happen. And as we're talking salary cap, hold on. Bears are damn near 10 million over the salary cap as it stands right now.
Jeez.
All the pundits, though, everything that I've seen out there, they call it simple restructuring, which is basic contract restructuring, moving money into signing bonuses and yada, yada, yada. Bears can save 85 million through simple restructure, which nets them 75 million below the cap. I think they're still going to want a little bit more because if they're going to upgrade this defense, they're going to need a little bit of money to dabble in free agency. Plus, you need to have X amount of dollars for your draft picks, right? And the other thing that's looming over their head right now is the extension of Darnell Wright. That's supposedly coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they could backload that sucker, 4 or 5 years out to where that money does nothing to affect them in the first 3 years. You basically guarantee them a lot of money up front, that signing bonus, and then backload it, and then you figure it out then. So it's kind of kicking the can down the road a little bit, but away you go. Would I pay $10 million for Edmonds? That's what do you think? I think the only way you could do that is if you cut him and hope to re-sign him to a team-friendly deal or restructure. I don't think he's going to do that.
Yeah, he might not do it. But I think I would for peace of mind, just to have his presence there in the middle of the defense like that at 10 mil. But I'm not sure he'd take that though.
Yeah. And the Bears are going to look pretty thin at linebacker with the fact that Edwards is down as well. So, shit, you hate him. Christopher says no, I'm re-signing him. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. This is why Poles gets paid the big bucks, man. So
he's earning it this offseason.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. Last one, he spent like a drunken sailor. This one, he's got to be a little bit more frugal and a little bit more calculating. Kevin Byard, pretty straightforward on this one, man. Yeah, the Bears are going to re-sign him. I think it's going to be like a 2-year, $15 million. And then away we go. So
Yeah. That one's pretty open and closed.
Christopher saying the draft is good this year for what we need.
Mhm.
We talked about this before. Top 3 needs: D tackle, linebacker, safety. Maybe you could put edge
Edge.
slash D tackle, linebacker, safety. I know a lot of the mocks have the kid out of Texas Tech, the linebacker there, coming to the Bears in the 3rd. So a lot of the mocks have the Bears going D tackle slash edge, depending on who's on the board. Whether it's McDonald from Ohio State or a player like Zion from Missouri. 2nd round, they have them going safety. 3rd round, they have them going linebacker. In most of the mocks right now that I've
That
seen.
big kid from Cincinnati.
Yeah, he's also another one.
I'm going to be studying his highlights, checking him out because he's Urlacher size essentially. He was only like 9 pounds lighter than Urlacher, but I hope there ain't a punter in the 4th.
We got our punter,
Oh,
man.
my
He's
God.
on a rookie deal, Big Mike. Come on, man.
Yeah, we're done with that shit. We're done. But definitely bring in a kicker.
Yes.
Bring in a kicker or 2 during OTAs, please.
I think you would agree with me. Kevin Byard on the Bears next year, no brainer.
I think that's 100%.
Unless somebody goes out and just offers them a stupid deal.
Big,
and even
dumb money.
then,
yeah.
I think Kevin Byard's made enough money to where he would be like, listen, man, this team offered me $15 million. Let's say face. I'll do 2 years, $15 million, but give me just a stupid signing bonus. Whatever.
Yeah.
So
you're saying he wants to stay in Chicago?
Yeah, 100%, man. I think he wants to be here. The Bears want him. I think he's home. I think he found a home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a no-brainer right there. Jaquan Brisker.
Yeah, here we go.
So I'll save the suspense. So they're saying that Jaquan Brisker is going to demand more money than Kevin Byard, which makes sense because Brisker's a young man. 26. He got healthy, played every game. But Fox Sports is saying that he's likely to sign with the Raiders. Sorry, kid. If that happens, you just got sent to football purgatory.
Where safeties go to die.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have Fernando Mendoza, I guess, to play with, right?
Sure.
Ashton Genty running at you.
Sure. Brock Bowers.
You're not going to have Max Crosby. He's going somewhere.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Bears. So we'll see. Who knows? Poor Jaquan, which also they're on the same page that we are. He played his best game against the Rams. And with that being said, he's just going to be too expensive for the Bears to re-sign. And he's got a little bit of the injury history here, man.
I know. So I'm going to hang on to the sliver of hope that Brisker is going to give us a hometown deal to stay.
No way.
But I know. I said sliver. I said it was a sliver.
Hey, listen, man, this kid has made himself some money in the NFL. This is his first contract outside of his rookie deal. This is where these kids got to cash in. And honestly, I don't blame them. So I'll let you take over the comments so we're not fighting over them, okay?
Yeah. Learn saying, say it ain't so. Say it's not so. Brisker, stay home. I know. That's what I'm saying. I like the kid's energy. I like he just couldn't stay healthy, man. It's unfortunate. If the Raiders will be better than people give them credit. Chris, really? The Raiders will be better than people are giving them credit. Did you see them last year? They're gonna if they do draft Mendoza, it's gonna be a rookie quarterback, and they still don't have an offensive line. And with no Max Crosby, their defense already sucked.
Yeah.
with Max Crosby on it, and he's most likely not going to be on it. I think the Raiders are going to be worse.
Their offense, I think, will be improved, but not to the point where it's going to be viable because that offensive line is just straight garbage.
Yeah, it's bad. And that they just have way too many holes to fill in one offseason. They ain't going to get it done.
Mm-hmm. If they get the haul for Max Crosby and they can fill a lot of holes, I'm guessing they're going to get at least 2 number ones, maybe 3 if a team's really desperate. Speaking of that, I don't know if I mentioned this before. I know we talked about it in the pregame or pre-show, but there's a team out there advocating that they want to change the rules to where you could trade up to the next 5 years of draft picks instead of the 3 that it's at right now.
Yeah, that will change the dynamic of the offseason for sure.
So, and how about after this? We'll see where we're at. We got a couple topics. So we got the window topic, and maybe let's spitball here. We could come up with a few players that might warrant 5 number ones. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Big Mike. Yeah, they're probably not going to pay Brisker, but
no.
I'm going to hold on to a little bit of hope. Chris, they will have a stud QB and they will build with all the picks coming for Max. The problem is all the picks for Max ain't going to come in this offseason.
Yeah.
They'll be spread out over the next 2 or 3 drafts. And Chris says, okay, you heard it here first.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, I'm going to keep this receipt. And at the end of next season, when the Raiders are ass, you'll be eating crow. And I will do the same. I'm a man of my word, okay? And by the end of next season, they have some huge improvement. I will also eat crow.
Yes.
I'm fair. I'm fair like that. Tom Brady's over there. He may get them straightened out. And like his involvement seems to be like on a 30-foot pole.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's over there and like in a title only, but he's not really like in there,
Yeah, that dynamic's a little weird. And maybe it would be less weird if he wasn't a broadcaster as well. But yeah, we'll see.
Tell Chris to stop saying stuff.
I think Chris, you just did learn.
Yeah. Chris, we're going to put you on timeout. I'm just kidding. Yeah. No timeouts. Unless you say one of the 3 names that aren't allowed on the show.
Yes.
8 wins for the Raiders? 8 wins?
Listen, man.
Look, we'll revisit it. I'm going to look at their schedule and I'll.
Yeah.
If you're setting the over-under at 8. Right now, just without looking at the schedule, I'm taking the under, yes.
Yeah. Rookie QB, yeah. And we've seen what even the most talented rookie QBs can do behind a shit offensive line.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, my God, Big Mike, dude. What is up with Davis's fucking haircut, right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, but he's dating some smoke show, so maybe the joke's on us.
Yeah, he's a billionaire. He's actually probably been to an island that we all know of.
You had to go there, didn't you?
I didn't say which island. It could be Maui.
You're right.
But that haircut, my God, I always wondered, dude, you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
I almost thought the same thing about John Gruden because I think they go to the same barber. But because I watched Gruden's show on YouTube, he actually got right. Somebody must have told him. Somebody close to him who loves Gruden said, "Dad, can you please go see an actual barber?" Yeah, and he did. Gruden.
If they pull out Tupperware and walk out, yeah.
Chris, I have to look at the schedule first. Let me look at who their matchups are, and then we'll do like a Lou Malnati's gift card or something. Yeah, their running back is absolutely a stud, but again, he didn't look too hot either because they have no offensive line.
Yeah.
So who knows, man? That new quarterback they draft could get sacked 68 times.
Yep. All right, moving on, man. We're getting down towards the bottom of the list. Nashon Wright.
Ooh, yeah.
So they're saying that he can draw up to 16 million a year.
Okay. All right.
Woo. And they're predicting that he's going to go out and play with the Jets and Aaron Glenn.
Well, they certainly do need to replenish that fire sale that they had at the end of the trade deadline.
He's
last
definitely no hot sauce.
No,
that's
he
for
ain't
sure.
no Sauce Gardner. No,
No
he
Sauce
ain't.
Gardner. No. But, he would learn a lot from Aaron Glenn, I think. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Don't you have some gardening to do, learn? 6-11, yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, I hope for a better situation for him. If he goes to the Jets, I could see this happening. 2 years with the Jets, and he'll either get cut, they'll trade him, whatever. And then who knows? Maybe there'll be a reunion. We'll see. So yeah, Nashon probably not going to be back, but we have a lot of depth at that position. It was just all hurt this year.
Yeah, we got hella depth at corner. Although I would, again, he's kind of one of those players where I'd like to try him one more. The problem is that the kid's going to want a Brinks truck,
Yeah,
and I'm not willing to. Yeah, he had a hell of a year, and he does deserve it. It's just you're not going to get it with my team.
Yeah, he won't take a big enough of a discount to stay with the Bears. And honestly, the Bears, they probably wouldn't have used them if they stayed healthy.
Right.
But they didn't. What's the odds of that happening 2 years in a row?
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't put that out there. Don't you do that. Take
that
back.
In the universe now.
Throw some salt over your shoulder.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
What are the odds that happens again?
Yeah. I got it. I took it back out. And then finally, the final free agent linked to the Bears, Trey Hendrickson. We started talking about him earlier. Stevenson at safety. I could see it, man.
I could see it too. Yeah.
If it came down to it, and then move Smith into corner 2. He was already vying for that spot last year.
He was, yeah.
Who knows, man? Who knows? But Trey Hendrickson, Fox Sports predicting that he'll come to the Bears.
Unbelievable.
So I think if you do a Trey Hendrickson deal right now, kind of to steal Harrison Graham's contract, 2 years, big signing bonus, paying him 22 million, 22.5 million a year. And we get some type of that sack production. I mean, if he can stay healthy, man, the dude's probably in the top 3 pass rushers in the league. 17.5 sacks. He would be
Parsons and Garrett.
Yeah. That's where he was slotted in. Definitely top 5, depending how he comes back from that injury. With Aiden Hutchinson and those type of guys and Crosby out there, kind of see what happens, man. So that's what Fox Sports is saying for free agents and the ones that could be coming to the Bears. We'll see. So we shall see.
Young is going to be as good as Trey. Yeah, I just don't think he'll be available for us when we pick at 25. He'll be off the board well before 25.
As we're talking about the draft, let us throw a little something out to you guys and pick your brains on what you might want to see there. Hey, Pay from the Rams, dude.
Yeah,
I loved your grocery store story, brother. We've all been in that position, and the way that you described it, if you guys missed it, go visit Pay's YouTube channel. Dude, hilarious, by the way. Very well said, very well commented, man. Love that story, by the way. It's amazing that these fans of all these teams are in so many different places that you run into. So, but yeah, so. But anyway, what was I even talking about before I went on my rant about the grocery store? I think we're talking Trey Hendrickson, and where we're at, and Zion Young, I think as well. Those guys right there. If we can get Trey Hendrickson and we clear the money, I still think that edge is not out of the question. But worst case scenario, if you roll into next season, Montez, Trey Hendrickson, and Austin Booker, you got something that you can build off of there. And if you can secure that, then you know that first pick is going D tackle. And that's and Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, that's a fairly deep position in the draft. And now that I'm saying this, I'm wrapping back to what my original thought was. We're talking about for draft day going live for the first round. Do you guys think, would you guys want to join us for a little first round
watch party?
Watch party? We're also talking, maybe jumping in around pick 10. But if you guys want to go marathon it from pick 1, Bears won't pick until 25 if they hold on to the pick. Let us know, guys. This is a show for you guys as well. So we would love the feedback, what you guys would want to do. Pays in, man. Join us, bro.
That might actually be a good collab night.
Yeah.
If you don't already have plans. Yeah. If you don't already have plans, you come on board. We sit around. We just have a couple drinks and we're shooting the shit, watching the draft, brother.
Mm-hmm. So we go day 1 for sure. We could cover the full first round. Knowing our luck, they would trade out, but whatever. So we'll see. But
we should know well before the day, though. I don't think they'll trade like that night and a big blockbuster. And for the 25th pick, the Bears actually traded their pick to fucking
the Raiders for Max Crosby.
Exactly. And that would be
2026. Yeah.
Well, that'd be great if we were live right there. I'd go ape shit for that.
I would probably fall out of my chair. Yeah.
I'd knock my green screen down and streaking in my office.
Yeah, that would be amazing for sure. But who's playing Big Mike? Who's playing Mad Mel? I don't know, man. Somebody's just got to sit off to the side looking pissed off when they don't follow his draft board. Mm-hmm. We could do that. So, So, we were just kind of talking before the show, spitballing a little bit, seeing, what we want to do for it, and figure why not? We got you guys here. Let's throw it out there, kind of see what you guys might want to do. So,
yeah, we could DM each other on Twitter.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, man. We shall see.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you remember when the Bears were a laughing stock? A lot more fun being a cool team, huh? It is, actually. It does feel good. I said it in my Thank You, Ben video that we did. Like, I'm walking around town a little bit with my head up, chest
puffed
out.
Chest a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So.
Actually, a little bit more confidence. If you haven't checked out that video, it's a good watch. It's only like 3 minutes. It's a thank you letter to Ben Johnson. Little
if you want the short version, go join us on TikTok as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We got to post it up there. So look for the link in the comments. TikTok, man, it's doing pretty good for us. It's growing. So
steady growing. It's crazy.
Yeah. So
our YouTube subscribers would go up as fast as our TikTok subscribers are. But
us old fuddy-duddies with this, social media stuff,
on the YouTubes,
on the TikTok,
Oh shit! Good question. No.
It's a last.
Although Indiana has made our first segment of the show, we started at the top of the show with the stadium talk. As tantalizing as Indiana has made the deals for
Mhm.
both Hammond and Portage. Like Wedge said earlier, money up front, rent free.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're giving you the sweetheart deal that I think really pressed Illinois government to go, all right, we'll lock you into a tax rate, you big fucking babies.
Yeah.
We'll lock you in. We won't put you on a sliding scale with the property tax. And so it really sounded like they're probably going to finalize a deal here shortly in Arlington Heights in Illinois.
Yeah. You know, kind of to recap what we talked about earlier, I think the Bears want to put the money up for the stadium for the fact that 100% of that revenue, even when games aren't being played there, is the
It's
Bears.
theirs. Yeah, it's their
And that
money.
franchise just skyrockets in value with the state of the art stadium. So, yeah, they really don't want to leave Illinois. And the fact that they haven't jumped on one of these deals just says so. Learn.
All right, learn.
FGB, baby.
Have a good night. Fuck Green Bay.
Mhm.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah. Fuck that team. I hate that team.
All right, have a good night, bro.
So, yeah, I mean,
They are. They're the pretty girl at the bar.
everybody's courting them. You're right. So they're like, you know, attracting all the barflies right now.
I mean, like it just it's like one of the things we talked about off air right before going on the show. Have you guys seen the NFL top 100 plays of the year? The Caleb throws are littered throughout the whole thing. It's just like, yeah, we got one, boys. We
Mhm.
got a quarterback now. It's absolutely. And when you have a quarterback like that paired up with a coach like Ben Johnson, yeah, we're the bells of the ball.
Yeah. Quick question, man, because we didn't follow the Rams that closely. How fast did SoFi go up? Couple of our listeners felt like it went up overnight, and man, I don't remember. I remember a little bit about San Diego getting talked about with that, but how fast did they build that stadium? Take care of that garden, learn. uh,
How
the
long does it
things we
typically
could-
take to build a stadium? Say, shovel in the dirt to cutting the ribbon. How long does that take? A few years?
I mean, look at Buffalo. That's the most recent, right? I feel like that's like a 2-year project.
Wow.
Like they've been
2
working
years.
on that last season and this season, and it's going to open next.
Wow. Okay.
So,
So these guys are able to build these things pretty darn fast.
yeah. So, um,
Big Mike says about 3 years.
yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, if you start it before the season, 2 full seasons, another off season, and then you're moving in. So if that's the case, man, they got to get the shovel in the dirt quick.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Plus, they're going to be paying union guys. So, I mean, it might take a little bit longer. You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
4 years it took to build. Rams moved to LA in 2016 and then played there in 2020. It's an awesome looking stadium, though.
Yeah, beautiful.
Like, you know, Fox mornings, pregame shows, right? They sit outside front of that place an
Mhm.
awful lot. And the architecture looks so just unique.
With that
That's
big
what makes me
pond
mad
out there.
about these renderings for the new Bears stadium. It's like it just looks like the other stadiums that are being built. Can we have something unique like SoFi? Like again, that
Yeah. Like, do we not deserve that? I
yeah.
feel like we do. But, yeah.
The Bears won't have a shovel in the ground for another year in Illinois. Possibly.
Man, I don't know. We'll see. See if the
SoFi's
bulldozers are lined up outside of Arlington racetrack. So,
Oh wow. SoFi is mainly underground because the airport's so close by. So they had to dig a bunch
makes sense.
of it. So they had to dig down. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a shame that that's going to slide into the ocean in the next 10 years, right?
If
So,
California is going to fall in the ocean.
mhm.
Dallas has always been worth a lot of money. Just saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
we know.
Mhm.
Jerry World. We get it.
Yeah, AT&T Stadium. Take a
They
year.
said it
for
would take you.
playing.
Yeesh.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. So we're probably 3-4 years out. So
SoFi is technically an outdoor stadium. It doesn't have a roof, just a giant canopy. It's also earthquake proof. Yeah,
so
you
it's
gotta.
not a fixed roof. Makes sense. I mean, out there, the Bears are going to have to go full dome for sure. Fixed roof.
Yeah.
You don't want any of that cold air getting in there. So
No.
yeah, I don't know. We shall see.
Time will tell.
So let's jump back to one of these topics here that we were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about.
you were talking about some owners bringing
Yeah.
up at maybe being able to offer up to 5 years in advance of draft capital for trades. What?
Yeah. So if that goes through as an official rule change, see you pay, brother. Thanks for
Thanks, man.
jumping
Thanks.
in, man.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good night.
Who in the league right now would you trade 5 number ones for if it came down to it? Who's your first player?
5 number ones for a player.
5 number ones. Is there anybody in the league right now that you would trade 5 number ones for? Chris, if you say Dak Prescott, you will be banned from the chat.
You lose the night in the
Yes.
chat if you say Dak Prescott.
I'll throw out the first name. It's the
go ahead.
easiest one out there. Patrick Mahomes. Would
Okay,
you
you'd
trade
give up.
5 number ones?
You'd give 5 number ones.
Would you?
we got
Depending on your
Caleb.
franchise?
Yeah, depending on the franchise, right. For me, we're already spoken for in Chicago. We have Caleb. So no, I wouldn't. But let's say I'm the Jets, if I'm the Raiders, if I'm some team that really needs a quarterback and you want the best quarterback in the league, 5 draft picks, I would say there's a team out there that would do that.
Jets call you up and say, "Hey, Bears, how's it going, man? I got 5 number ones for Caleb Williams."
Ooh.
You said his name, so let's throw it out there.
Yeah.
Would he be one?
Wow. No, not 5.
Let's be honest, right? 2, maybe
2,
3.
Caleb might be worth maybe 3. 5. I'm still thinking Myles Garrett, maybe.
Okay.
Some team might want to give 5 ones
for Myles Garrett at this.
For Myles Garrett.
Oh man, this is a really tough question. Is Patrick Mahomes the only guy? Tom Brady in his prime?
Tom Brady in his prime, you're giving up 6.
Right?
I'd give 6.
Big Mike says nobody.
Nobody. Oh, what Ditka? Remember Ditka gave up all their ones for fucking Ricky Williams?
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay, Christopher says Josh Allen.
Allen
for 3 number ones.
3 and
no one for 5. Christopher, Mahomes, 5 number ones. Would you do it? And if you were a team, how do you say no to that? Even I don't know, man. That's just a crazy scenario to think of. Who else?
That's a lot of capital. I mean, you know, when you trade 3 number ones, they call it mortgaging the future.
Right.
What do they call it when you give 5?
Just the demise of a franchise?
I would say.
Yeah.
Like, congratulations. You're not picking in the first round for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't think. Let's go historical.
Okay.
So let's Tom Brady, 5 number ones in his prime. Probably. Right? All-time great quarterbacks. Let's go Joe Montana. 80s version Montana.
Yeah, maybe. How about Barry Sanders in his prime? Let's say Barry Sanders after he's played in the league 3 years. So you're going to get like 7 more years of just badass Barry Sanders. Would you give up 5 for? Probably not.
No.
You know, we need to reformulate our minds because we're so used and conditioned to 3 being like, oh my God, you're giving up 3.
Yeah.
You know, so but now, and if the owners are bringing this to the table to negotiate, somebody in the crowd is thinking they would give up 5 number ones.
It's a possibility. Or, I mean, at that point, if you're a team, what would you do with like a number 1 or 2 number ones that are 4 and 5 years down the road?
Right.
That was the name I was thinking of, Christopher Walter Payton.
Yeah.
Peyton Prime?
Peyton in his prime? Probably.
Right. Especially back then when it was such a running back heavy league.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry Rice? Probably not.
I'm trying to think of the most badass wide receiver like ever. Megatron.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was going to. Megatron.
Ray Lewis? Ray Lewis in his prime?
No.
Urlacher in his prime?
No. I don't think
Not
so.
5, right? Not 5.
No. Mike Signet. Oh, this is an interesting
Randy
name.
Moss in his prime? Maybe.
I'm just somebody who changed the game so much. Yeah, I can't. Maybe 2 or 3 guys. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know who would be worth 5 number ones. You know somebody's going to do it at some point in time.
If they're a
quarterback away. But, man, you have to be 100% certain if you have this quarterback that you are winning a Super Bowl.
Right.
I
don't know.
I don't know. Outside of a quarterback, I don't think I could see anybody trading 5 number ones. And if somebody were to, it would have to be like somebody who is going to be a superstar. And I hate to say it like this, and they're like year 2 or 3 in the league. So, like, really, the only person that comes to mind right now is maybe like a Caleb Williams, maybe a Jaden Daniels of last year. Just using current players. Right. Big Mike. The Browns, yes. 5 number ones for Deshaun Watson. Bring it.
Sign them up. They're ready.
Yes.
Look, the only solid one that we've all had said collectively, is Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That's the only one I would be like, yeah, 5. You got it. 5.
Interesting. Dan Marino.
Nah.
This is an interesting one. Reggie White.
So that was the other position that I'm going through my head. Edge rushers. Because edge rushers, they demand a pretty high premium. So maybe they'll be Reggie White was kind of a good one there.
Young Reggie White, like Philadelphia Eagle Reggie White. Richard
Dent.
Lawrence, that's a good one. Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Man.
Who's Bruce Smith is high on the all-time sack list.
Yeah.
Michael Strahan. No.
I mean, how much did we give up for Khalil Mack?
2
3?
Ones?
Was it just 2?
I think it was 2. Jay Cutler was 2 as well. And that's Jim Kelly. No. He got you there, but he never got you over the top. Thurman Thomas, if you want to stick with those teams. Man,
we gave up 2 firsts, 2 thirds, and a 6th.
that's a haul. Holy cow. Yeah, man. I wouldn't give up 5 number ones for Patrick Mahomes this year, coming off an ACL.
Yeah, no.
Nope. Man, you would have to be just literally a quarterback away. And what teams do you think would be a quarterback away from going? That's a tough question too.
It is.
Dolphins? Not quite, I don't think. I don't think the defense would have stood up. Chris Carter, I don't think you'd do 5 number ones for Chris Carter.
I agree with Big Mike on this one. It's 100% accurate.
Yeah. Is there anybody who you'd say?
Mac trade would have worked out if Caleb,
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was this team and Mac was 4 years younger and we did the trade for Mac, Super Bowl. Okay?
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Just kind of going through all the teams.
You'd have to replace one like the Ravens.
Yeah.
Like get rid of Lamar and bring in a Patrick Mahomes. You're going to the Super Bowl. Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Their wideouts are okay, but their defense is pretty damn good. So Patrick Mahomes can make that work. I think I got a good tight end out there.
Saints need a QB.
And they've got some talent over there.
They're pretty sold on their rookie this year. Tyler?
Oh, Shook.
Yeah. Yeah. Who would just be Broncos?
Oh, yeah.
Broncos. Instead of Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Lions?
I thought about the Lions, but their defense I don't think is there yet.
The Packers? Put Patrick Mahomes on the Packers. They're going to the Super Bowl.
With the healthy Micah Parsons?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably. Yep.
But thank God they got Jordan Love. Oh, shit. Maybe Chris. Yeah, maybe. Oops, sorry. You go ahead.
Dallas.
Maybe.
Their defense?
Oh, that's right. No, yeah.
No way.
I forgot. Yeah, their defense is not good.
No way.
It's not Super Bowl caliber defense, no. But the weapons on offense are kind of there.
Mm-hmm. Raiders. No, let's start going through.
Just
Seahawks. They win anyway. Yeah. Seahawks would be a dynasty
if they had Mahomes. Yeah.
San Fran. No, they didn't have enough on defense, even if they were healthy. Rams. No, it'd be closer. Who am I missing over there? Cardinals? No.
The Patriots?
The Patriots. You know what? You say that jokingly, but
no, I'm serious.
Yeah. Yeah, possibly. Bills. You think Josh Allen was the problem?
So this is so this is what I was thinking as I'm coming up with the formula in my mind, and we're talking about these teams that don't have a good roster. No, we're gonna have to pick a team that actually has a pretty decent quarterback on it. Yeah.
Eagles.
That's why the first thing I said, Eagles. Yeah, that's a good one. That's why I opened up with saying the Ravens.
Yeah. Eagles would be a dynasty with Patty Mahomes. Jacksonville?
Yeah, maybe there too. I think Trevor had a good season this year, finally. Mm-hmm. If this was last year, I would agree with this one more. But Trevor played all right. But I don't know. You put Pat Mahomes on that team, maybe Super Bowl. Yeah. Again, their defense is filthy, and they got lots of weapons.
Yeah. Panthers, their defense was okay. Um, yeah. Man, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Vikings?
you'd have to trade your franchise quarterback. You'd have to get rid of him and
Can you
send
imagine
5 over for Pat Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes throwing to JJ Jefferson and that Vikings defense?
Yo.
That probably would net Minnesota's first Super Bowl.
Yo, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Um, Tampa. I don't think Tampa's defense would have been up to snuff. I know you're a Baker honk, but I think they're more than a quarterback away. Boy, I guess there's a couple teams out there, but still, just crazy to speculate that, isn't it?
Steelers?
5. Oh, I don't think they had enough on defense either.
No.
And the rest of their offense was garbage. It would be the DK Metcalf show, and that didn't go very well with Aaron Rodgers.
No.
So, yeah, Big Mike says Vikings would win the division if they had Patty Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
And man, yeah, wow. I don't know, man. We're not going to see it. Let's just put it like that. Who knows in the future? Why does it seem like the first team that would do this would be the Raiders, though? Like, this feels like a Raiders thing that they would do.
Yeah. Give up 5 ones for somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they would be the first one to pull the trigger. And it would probably be for, like, some wide receiver who will end up in prison in a year. So that just kind of seems yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's an interesting question. I don't know why or who would do that, but
we're gonna find out because what they're gonna discuss all this at the owners meetings that are coming up.
Yep. So we'll see. We'll see what other type of rule changes. I haven't heard of anything else that is going to get looked at, but yeah, I don't know.
That was a fun exercise. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's tough to think, man. I don't know if we should unwrap the Bears windows today. You know what? Let's save that for Sunday.
All right.
I think that's going to be a discussion that might take a little bit more than 20 minutes. So, right, exactly. It's so, and then get another coach fired in the process. So.
I'm surprised Gruden wasn't considered in this round of coaching hires. He's got to come back to the NFL at some point.
I think he got nuked. I think he's blacklisted. Jacksonville could they have won? I think they would have had a better chance. I don't know. Maybe part of that is that Jacksonville stigma, but their defense was pretty good. They had some pass. Here's one. The Houston Texans.
Oh, yes.
Put him on there. Yeah, Nico Collins, they had players around there. Yeah, I think that would be a Super Bowl team. Especially with that nasty defense. Oof.
Yeah, that would
watch
do it.
out.
Yeah, that defense is nasty and right. CJ Stroud, he shit the bed that game. That was
Yep.
He was doing his best JJ McCarthy impersonation.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
I mean, just not good all the way around. Yeah, I like that one, Chris. Houston. Good call.
Maybe there was a delay or something, maybe.
Right. Yeah, I tell you what, man. How about the last 20 minutes? Let's talk about the Super Bowl a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, it's a nice way to wrap up, and I'm sure we can rap about it for 20 minutes or so. Give me your 20,000-foot overview of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay. Let me start it off with echoing what you said earlier in the show. I don't ever ever want to hear Drake May, Caleb Williams comparisons ever again. Like,
Agreed.
ever again. So let me just say that kid, and I grant it, Seahawks defense is totally really good. I mean, they're filthy. They're nasty. But what? You got everything I send. Like, it's stupid.
You know
I
what,
saw
Christopher?
everything
I
before you did.
feel your pain because I comment on other live streams, especially this Tecmo Bowl stream I've been watching. And by the time the comment comes through, it's like irrelevant, or you got to like figure out what I'm trying to talk about. So I understand there's a delay. They're probably screening your words. So,
I'm
but
not
yeah.
talking anymore.
Mm.
Learned asked you to do that 30 minutes ago. All right, so no, Drake May shit the bed. He looked awful.
Yeah.
He looked unprepared for that Seahawks defense. I would have thought he would have been more prepared to handle the blitzing and the pressure, and he wasn't. He was really inaccurate with the ball. He wasn't taking care of the ball. He was getting sacked a whole bunch. I heard all this, oh, he's so mobile and all this and
So
that.
accurate, yeah.
Yeah, and like, okay, well, where was it? On the biggest stage? Where was it? You know, again, this goes back to I'm a schedule truther. I'm that guy on Twitter. Everybody who was blowing him up saying Drake May versus the schedule, like, yeah, that's what I had been saying all season long as the Patriots were rattling off all these wins. I was like, they kind of haven't beaten anybody, though. Okay.
Right.
And then when they get to the AFC Championship, they also get another gift from the football gods because Bo Nix gets injured the game before. And now they're playing Denver with who the fuck was their quarterback?
Jason Stidham. Yeah.
Okay. So, and they whooped their ass, even though they struggled a little bit with that defense. But like, they didn't have to worry about the Broncos scoring because their quarterback looked like ass. So anyways, then they get in the Super Bowl and they're actually playing a really tough team on defense. And all of a sudden they turned right back into a pumpkin. So it was a great, it was a great game. It was a great game by Seattle's defense.
Yeah.
I fell asleep or I was dozing off rather. You know, I'm
That
like
first
watching
half?
the game. Yeah. Well, even into the third quarter, I'm like that was it. That was my attention span with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, so, you know, my opinion on that is somewhat similar. You kept on hearing just how poised this kid is and how accurate and everything. First of all, I will say this. His offensive line on the left-hand side stunk. Like, there's no way they could have been that bad all year. I don't get it. That was like 2024 Bears level bad of sucking on the offensive line. That bad.
Wasn't the kid playing left tackle one of the kids everybody wanted us to draft?
Yeah. Campbell.
Thank
God we didn't take that kid.
Thank God.
I mean, I get it, man. Like, let's put it in comparison. Our second round pick in Ozzie gave up a sack and a half to Myles Garrett. That kid, I mean, he got destroyed. Not only he had Braxton Jones syndrome, he couldn't stop a bull rush to save his life.
Right.
And then when they didn't want to bull rush him, they just beat him around the corner with speed. Like, that kid looked terrible.
Exposed.
Yeah. Maybe that whole arm length thing is legit.
Did you see that on Twitter? They had him with
The little
T-Rex
Yeah,
arms.
I did see that. That was hilarious.
Diggs was busy breaking up with his girlfriend by inviting his baby mama to better seats at the stadium. He was a little preoccupied that night. Did you hear that story?
I didn't hear that part. I did hear that he was breaking up. Maybe he was slapping up his chef. I don't know. But yeah, he was absent as well. So I give Drake May, I'll cut him a little bit of slack because his O-line was absolute trash, especially on the left-hand side. But at the same point in time, do you think that if that was the Bears and Ben Johnson, that they wouldn't have done something to help the left tackle out?
Yes.
I didn't see him running any 13 personnel.
13. You beat me to it. I was going to say
Yeah.
13 personnel.
I didn't see them really try to establish the run game, though that defensive front was just beastly.
Yeah. They're
Do I
dominant.
think the Bears could have beat Seattle? I don't know. But do I think they would have had a better showing than the Patriots? I do.
Yeah.
I do think that Caleb Williams would have been able to handle that pressure better. I think he would have been able to escape it better. And I think he would have limited the turnovers. Drake, and maybe this is going to be the worst game of his career. I don't know. But the kid got rattled and he looked shaky for the rest of the game. He's been turning it over at an alarming amount in the playoffs. If we do the comparison, Caleb did too. He threw 3 picks in 2 games, compared to 7 all year.
Yes.
Right. But the difference there is Caleb never put the ball on the ground, where May was doing that at an alarming rate. He had a fumble in that game, a disastrous pick, a pick 6, and the kid was a statue in the pocket. It's like he looked like a deer in headlights. Like the moment was too big for him. And he played like that. He's a young kid. I'm not going to take anything away from what he might be in the future. But that night, like you said, I don't want to hear that comparison. And maybe that's not fair because Caleb wasn't in a Super Bowl this year. But at the same point in time, and maybe I'm looking at this through Bears colored glasses, I feel like Caleb would have handled that situation a lot better.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I agree.
Fortunately, we didn't get a chance to see it. So
I agree. His pocket presence to me, it's very elite. His pocket presence, and so a lot of that pressure that was coming, it could have been coming around our left tackle. He would have evaded the pass rush as he normally would, scramble out, look downfield, make these crazy throws. It would have been like just a typical Bears game that you've seen all season long, that game. And like you said, too, if the pressure's coming too hot off of the left side, every damn down, he would have put in some 13 personnel, and Durham Smythe would have been there to help our left tackle throughout the game. And that just would have been it. And they just would have carried on with their offense. I actually hate to say this, too, because this is very Homer of me. I think our run game would do a lot better than the Patriots' run game just because the Bruce brothers. Okay. Yeah. At some point, that Seattle defense would be like, fuck, these boys hit. This Kyle Monungai took the seabird off the side of my helmet. It's falling off. Here's Drake May's postseason stats. He ended up with an 82.2 passer rating, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions in 4 games in his playoff career. 57% completion. Yeah, just not the same guy. And again, I'm going to go to the schedule because all year he's playing these teams that were not good. And then when you get to playoff football, now you're playing good teams, and he was good enough to get to the Super Bowl. I'm not hating on him, but his game definitely came right back down to earth.
Yeah, he looked like a second-year player. Big Mike, the torn ligament excuse, that was for Campbell, was it not? I caught the tail end of this story on local sports radio today, but I didn't hear who it was, and I was assuming it was Campbell because they talked about him. But the funny thing about this is that nobody was on the injury report with a torn ligament for the Patriots. So if that's the case, you just threw your own team under the bus, unless it happened in pregame and you decided not to say anything about it, but I doubt it. Christopher saying that Drake May is He's way better than Williams. I'm assuming that's supposed to be way. Okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Yours just happens to be wrong. Yeah, it was Will.
Yeah,
Okay.
as well.
So, but yeah, I mean, torn ligament or not. I mean, if he had a torn ligament and he's getting destroyed like that, I think I'd be tapping out. Like, I get it, it's the Super Bowl, but you just put your team at a huge disadvantage.
Sure.
So,
Not to mention too, Seattle's, to go back to who made the point earlier, Mike, that the Patriots defense is good too. I mean, let's be honest, Seattle had trouble scoring points. By halftime, I was like, I didn't have field goal kicker winning the MVP on my bingo card,
no.
but all the field goals they were putting up, so they couldn't score either. They ended up not scoring touchdowns to the second half. And then, the Patriots, I don't want to call it in garbage time, but Patriots finally were able to, and Drake looked a whole lot better. I don't know what they changed in the offense. I don't know if they told the kid, look, just let it rip. Okay.
Yeah.
This is our last chance. Cause then they actually looked more efficient and the offense looked more effective and they were able to get some touchdowns going. And so,
yeah, they hit a few big plays and that was the difference. All the difference there. So,
yeah. Too little, too late.
Yeah. Supposedly Drake May's throwing arm was hurt. Yeah, my arm would be hurting too after 2 picks and a fumble. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, let's call it what it was, man. I think the game was too big for him. It showed he's got a long career ahead of him, and it will always be those 3. It will be Caleb, Jaden, and Drake in this quarterback class. Yep. Bo Nix is sprinkled in there too. Yep. All 4 of these guys we've seen are going to probably be fixtures in playoff races, and it's going to be fun to watch. And let's see where the chips fall after 10 years. I like our guy, obviously. Sure, Homer, call me whatever the hell you want. I like our guy. Yeah. And I'm excited to see what he does. So kid had a painkiller shot, they said. It's probably his first time he put any type of painkiller in his body. Looking at that dude. Drake May is a scrawny dude, man. Have you noticed that?
I never noticed it until that night.
Yeah, me neither. Like he's really got lanky. Like chicken arms. I was like, wow.
Yeah, he's pretty
like
lanky.
Caleb is that boy thick.
That boy thick.
Yeah. So, and hopefully that helps the durability. But speaking of the Super Bowl, I have the results of the prop bets. So, Big
shit.
Mike's calling a shot, man. I've heard this as well. I heard that the Bears in Seattle might be opening the season up.
Wow.
So
that's a doozy.
Yeah, that would be an interesting one. Open up play. Talk defending Super Bowl champs and quite possibly one of the most exciting teams. As a Bears fan, I don't want them first week. Let's, kind of iron out some kinks before we start playing these guys. But hey,
I'm not scared,
have to play them
actually.
eventually.
Yeah, I'm not, dude. We got a whole year under Ben's system on offense.
And the whole offseason,
yeah, and so I'm ready. They're going to hit the ground running. The only thing I'd be worried about is what our defense looks like. We're not going to know. It's going to be a big question mark.
Well, that would be a tough game for a new left tackle to be playing too. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe go with Theo because he knows the offense. I don't know.
Ben Johnson, that would be my guess. I think that's the shoe-in. It's Theo, unless they pull off some crazy move.
So, prop bets. We have Big Mike and Chris here, so those were the guys picking with us.
Nice.
So, we had to go to the scores, the predicted scores, to determine a winner because we had 2 4-2 prop bet scores. So, as you were one of the 4-2s, so you had the under for the national anthem, more turnovers in New England, The yellow Gatorade, good call, my friend. No to the QB, or excuse me, you missed the QB winning the MVP. You had QB for that. And then the total score was even. Your fellow co-host flipped that and went 2-4. I only got heads for the coin toss and the turnovers. Everything else I just totally dogged. Christopher was right there with me. So he got the under on the national anthem, and he went with the field for the MVP. And then Big Mike, 4-2, baby. Only missed the Gatorade color. He said purple, which if New England won, you would have gotten that one.
Oh.
And then the other one that he missed was the point total being odd. It was even, but Big Mike's points were closer on his score. So the tiebreaker went to Big Mike. Good job, Big Mike. You won.
Nice, Big Mike.
You won the prop bet pickup. So good job. So
nice. Congratulations.
Christopher agrees with you, man. Kicker should have gotten MVP. So let's see. I know Christopher was a little butthurt on last week when we cut him off, as he said. We hung up on him. He wanted to talk or try to find out when we're going to talk draft. So with that being said, we got to figure that out, man. It's going to be coming up soon. I think the format that we're going to use, we're going to do one defensive grouping paired with one offensive grouping for the Bears' needs. All the positions on defense, I guess. Let's just do them all, I guess. And then we're only going to be able to highlight a handful of players that we'll do the homework on and who might be around, who might be potential targets for the Bears. So that's kind of what we're looking at doing for draft preview. Do you want to see if we can find a mock draft simulator?
And hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Maybe we'll do that. And then we can, as GMs, we could pick for the Bears. You could be the GM, I'll be the assistant GM. How about that?
All right.
So we'll see if we can find one of those, and then we'll do a mock. So I want to be live on the phone for now. There's no lag on my text. Sorry, bro. Maybe. So
I wonder how bad is it. I'll check it out. Hold on. I'm going to go to our stream and see how bad it is. On my Tecmo Bowl, it's really bad. Yeah. It's like
probably
it's almost it's almost a couple minutes long.
Mm-hmm. Just from personal experience on that one.
So I'm going to do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8-second lag.
Okay. So, I don't. Fucking
Spectrum. That's who I got, man. They ruined my stream the other night. I wanted to do a 2-hour Tecmo Bowl thing, but when I got to like the second game, like I was dropping frames so bad because I have like there's like at least OBS gives you how would you say like a control panel where you could see all your diagnostics, and the internet was ass. And I was like, that I got to cut the stream early because I'm not going to play like this. There's other latency things I got to work out. I'll do that talk about that on my own time. Sorry, guys. We're wrapping up our Bears show here.
Yeah. All right, so that's how we'll break down the draft. It sounds like everybody wants to do draft party. I'm in.
That's awesome.
So, you already started talking about it. Don't feel stupid. I mean, we'll just make fun of you. That's all. So it sounds like draft watch will be going on. Let's see who that they pick. We could speculate. The chat will be going. That will be pretty fun.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's really into it. So maybe we start from pick 1. We'll go from there. It's going to be a long show. It's going to be a long stream, but the hell with that. We have no lives, so
Yeah. Well, that too. Like, that's a long stream. At any point, if anybody wants to pop on, we can just email you the link to come on the
yeah.
show. I honestly think if you just had a pair of earbuds wired in and plugged into your phone and you click the hyperlink, you can use your phone. All you got to do is turn the phone on its side
hmm
and then boom, you're in. You're in there like swimwear. You come on, you talk about whatever for a few and you bop out whenever you want to bop out. Because it's going to be a long one. It's going to be a little bit of a marathon that night.
It will, because what that first round is 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because they're switching the picks to 8 minutes. So if we do the math, 8 times 30 is what, 240 minutes. That's 2 hours. I guess that's not that bad. Plus 2 more picks, 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Just under the length of a football game.
Yeah. So the Bears would probably be picking right about the 2-hour mark. And then after that, who cares? We'll hang up. So
yeah, after the Bears pick. All right, see you everybody.
And we're done. We're out.
And then yeah, Big Mike. I've seen some other shows. I know the tape never lies. Those guys have guests on where they're just on their phones. And yeah, talking about other teams' needs. So that's kind of something that's just going to happen organically because as we go through mock drafts, we're just going to learn what the other team's needs are by seeing them on the board, going, oh shit, okay, I didn't know, I don't know. The Jets are mostly need XYZ. So yeah, we'll get that all together.
Yeah, well, the NFL should be streaming that, right? The draft.
I think
I'm just
so.
thinking logistically, like, do I need to get a TV up here with like a Roku stick or something? Or do I pull my box and bring that up? I don't know.
I think because we have, PCs, we'll be able to find stream links.
Yeah.
If it isn't just going to be televised, they might just be showing it on their website.
Yeah. Because the picks when they come in, like even like on that 4-letter network and everything, the delay between your phone and the actual pick is huge. So, I mean, I could set up the rig downstairs, but I don't want to do that.
Well, the other thing is I'll have a window open. You should probably as well of Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we'll figure all that stuff out
McAfee,
and we'll figure it out, man. So yeah, and McAfee goes live on Twitter, right? So we can watch that feed. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
YouTube will crush us. We'll figure it out. I'm sure the NFL Network will have something that I don't know. YouTube might kill us anyways. We might have to just like watch it. We can't show it on the screen, but we can be watching it. And on our show, we can announce it in real time as we're watching it. Plus, people at home, you guys should be watching it as well on your TV and maybe be watching us on your phone. And yeah, we'll map it all out. We'll figure it out.
That's all behind the scenes stuff. We'll figure it out. But
yeah. But thank you guys, man. Thanks for stopping in and chatting, dude. It was awesome as usual. Love it when you guys show up and comment and are totally active in the chat. That's awesome. It makes the show go by really fast.
Yeah, like we're squeezing topics in, like hurry up. So all right, guys. With that being said, let's see you guys Sunday.
Yeah. So thank you guys for showing up. Don't forget to hit the like on the video. Don't leave out of here without hitting that like.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good night. All right.
We'll talk food when we get closer to the draft. I have no idea. I'm probably not making anything, man, for the simple fact I ain't gonna be eating it. I'm gonna be sitting in front of a computer. Can't be shoving ribs in my face.
I will be. I'll be up here doing something.
Christopher doesn't want us to hang up. Too bad. This is our show, and we can do whatever the fuck we want. So,
hello, I'm still talking here. Peace out, y'all.
See you later, Big Mike.